Welcome back to Kinlaig, where it's nearly time to harvest this stuff, this canola over here and on the field over the road there. It is June, and another thing which is very important very soon is our our time-saving stock check. That always confuses me. Time-saving stock check. Young salmon. Look at this. In July, 730,000. But the only thing is that you can see here our environmental score increases your sale price by 6%. Now, we have 3 fields. Before we sell the fish, we have 3 fields to harvest, which should push that up. And one of them is this grass field here, which is 69%. No, not this one. This one here, which is 62%. This one here is canola. This one is canola. This one is onions. That's onions. And this one is soybeans. So that's later on. But these 3 here need to be harvested before we sell the fish. Because harvesting gives you your final precision farming score, and that will affect, the bonus we get when we sell, all that fish. So what I'm going to do is put this guy on a worker on this field. But before I do it, let's have a look at our score on this field. 62%. Okay, fine. So I'll put him here, and I'll set him up for working by doing this. Start with the headland. That's fine. Press B, and off he goes. And I just want to wait and see what happens when he starts. Right, he started. So what's our score now? 95%. It's gone up a little bit. So okay, we'll see what happens at the end, but it's gone up now. So that means our environmental score increases your sale price by 7% now, not 6%. Lovely, fine. So now I'd like to go and see. This is very random, but I'd like to go and see the castle because I can't remember actually what the last thing was we did here. We need that stuff, don't we? Wood beams and planks long. Okay, let's get into this beast here and go and pick up our trailer, which I think is at the shop, and then I'll see you at the warehouse. Now, I normally do some contracts at the start of each episode, but I'd like to try and not do that so much anymore because it's a bit of a pain. It takes a long time to set up, and we do now have stuff to sell. But before I do anything, let me go back to the castle because I can't remember what we needed. 500 wood beams, 2,000 planks long. Okay, fine. So 500 wood. Yeah, okay. So 1 wood beam. A lot of money. And 2,000 planks long. Also a lot of money. 16,000. Now, while we're going to the castle, we do produce stuff in our stonemason at the moment. If we look at our time-saving stock check, we produce castle stones and roof shingles. And I'd like to sell some of those things. I wonder if we can sell them to the castle. Well, do you know what? I'm going to go to the stonemason and pick them up. I think I need to get that new JCB fast track actually, because it's taken me such a long time to get here. But anyway, and now since last time I've got the universal auto load mod. So what I should be able to do, if I can remember the buttons, is to shift an I, or shift an R probably. Yes, and it's all on board, sort of. And then that's fine. So that's all I need to do. So that's all auto-loaded, kind of. And I'm not sure if I can sell all this stuff at the castle, but should we go and find out? I think you can sell castle stones and roof shingles at the castle here, but we'll soon find out, won't we? If not, we'll go somewhere else. It does say that... Oh, that was close. It does say that you can sell them at 65,000. I wonder how much we got for the the long planks, which we bought for about 16,000. Anyway, that means we don't have to do any contracts today. So, fine. We better get back actually, because that hay I think probably needs picking up now. Okay, while I was out and about actually, I had the idea that we're paying so much for like planks long and wood beams and everything that it might be an idea to get involved in forestry and the sawmill, because we've got all these trees here. If we look on our map, this is what we've got. This is our farmland and I'm here. So all these trees here we can cut down, and I'm pretty sure we can. So I don't know, I think I might like to get that started actually. While I'm picking up the hay, I think what I'll do is hire some kind of tree felling machine, and my favourite one is going to be this one, because not only is it my favourite, it's also quite cheap compared to some of these other ones here, which are, you know, go up to like 750,000. So what I will do, just because I'm a bit more carefree now in this series, is hire one of these. I need to have it with the harvester head on it, which is that. But you can, like, all that stuff is, no, that's fine. 20,000, and we'll cut down as many trees as we can. But the first thing I need to do is get it to the farm. So if I can remember how all this stuff works, it goes at 6 miles an hour, as you can see. So what I'm going to do, while I'm picking up all that hay, is have it drive to our farm. So I'll just put it like this. Yeah, I'll get out and I will say create job. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do the thing I wanted to do, which is to have it... I'm going to have to drive it to the farm, aren't I? So, oh, fine, okay. Well, it's a shame I couldn't get it to auto drive here. It's taken me 6 minutes to do this, to get it from the shop here, and I will start working in a minute. But the first thing I'd like to do is go and pick up all that hay. I'd like to get into this and go and get our forage wagon and pick up the hay. I feel like I've taken a record amount of this field, and I would really like to see the precision farming score, which we haven't seen the final score yet, have we? So, phew, it's taken a while. So, let's go to the queue saving content. Please do not be a commuter, of course. Let's go to prices of, and we need to look at hay, which is up here somewhere. Hay is... Oh no, down the bottom. Hey, 193,000. Fine. Okay, what about young salmon? I'd like to have a look at that as well. Young salmon, the price today is 4,883 and in July it's 5,004. So we need to hang fire with that a little bit. And while we're in here, are our cows still alive? Our sheep are still alive. We've got some wool. And our cows have hay, they have water. Ah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, let's go and put this last bit in, and then I have to use that that Volvo tree harvester because we've only got it for today. Yeah, I also got a another mod, which is to do with the animals, which is yeah, you can see here you need nearly 9,000 litres of hay every day, or the year you need 309,225. And we had, how much hay did we have? I can't remember. 201,000. So we just do a couple of harvests and we'll have that amount, won't we? Anyway, I think I'll just park it up here for the moment. And with a bit of trepidation, get in here and try and cut some trees down. So, if I remember how to do this, I'll do it third person because I can't do it from inside. So, only straight trees are allowed. Have I done the wrong thing here? Because, have I got the wrong tree harvester? What about this big one over here? No, straight trees. Straight trees. That's what you have to do. Cut length needs to be 8 meters. So we lift it up and we turn it and we cut it. Okay, fine, but that's a tiny tree. And I need to harvest big trees like this one in front of me. And that tree looks pretty straight to me, but it won't let me cut that, so... I'm getting frustrated because I think that I've got the wrong tree harvester. What about this one over here? That's a straight tree. Why won't it let me? This is very frustrating, but I'll try and align the head to it. What about if I just... Do you know what? What about if I just go to the shop and buy a chain? I just want to cut a tree down, you know. Buy a chainsaw. Yeah, buy the orange one. That's fine. And, you know, not my fishing rod, but this, and cut like 1 or 2 trees down because I'd like to do some forestry, but I'm flummoxed. That's better. That's better. So, I mean, if I mean, this is just not what I wanted to do, but if I kind of put this down somewhere, and now I can take all the, you know, the the branches off it, can't I? So, yeah. Okay, fine. So, but this isn't what I wanted to do. I'm really frustrated. I'm sorry about this, but I probably have got the wrong harvester or something. So, yeah. I mean, the harvesters are just, where are they? Harvesters, tree harvesters, just here. Should I have got one of these? The Komatsu or something? This machine can cut down trees. What about this machine? Because this, yeah, various forestry work. I think that I will make this maybe a feature in the next episode, because I don't want to just use... I don't want to just use the chainsaw, you know. I'd like to use a forestry machine. I'm going to send that back, that machine. It's very frustrating. I'm going to send it back. It's a Volvo. It must be down here somewhere. This one here, Volvo, yeah. What a shame. That's like so much money. I might get a refund for that, actually, from the shop, because it cost an arm and a leg, that machine. Ah, dear. Okay, fine. Well, let's get to tomorrow, because I would like to start harvesting that canola over there, and then I'd like to start making canola oil, and then in September, I think, we'll harvest the soybeans. Okay, June. Now, I wouldn't buy it. The soybeans wouldn't be ready to harvest by any chance, would they? Growth on the two fields here and here, fine. Oh, the precision farming score, I forgot to see, didn't I? 95 on this. That means we get 7% more on anything that we sell. And by the way, can we sell our young salmon now? That says 780. That's green. What about the price in here of young salmon? Young salmon 5009 5046. We need to sell the young salmon. So that's what I'm going to do right now. That's going to make a pile of money. Now, how much money will it make? I didn't see. Young salmon will make 774,000 plus 7%. So maybe about 830,000. So what I'm going to do is get another one of those, the trailers that we have. One of these. I know they're small, but I might do several trips with this. I'm going to rent another one of these. That's fine. Yep. And I'll get both my tractors. Yeah, this one. And take them both to the shop and pick up both of those trailers. So here are our two tractors with two trailers, and I'll get into this one, and I'm going to use follow me now. So if I put this behind this guy, I will say, I will type Control F, not type, but you know, yeah, follow the New Holland, and then if I do this, he should follow me, shouldn't he? Great stuff. That's fine. Something's gone right today. Fantastic. All right, let's get over to the fish breeding thing. So I'm going to use universal auto load for this, because look at all the state of everything here. So right, let's go to this guy and press H and turn him off, and I'll just drive him in. That's fine. Right, I don't know how much stuff we're going to get on here, so let's try it, shall we? If I just go over here, try not to drive into the fish, and over here, and try and remember the command. I think it's Shift and R. It is Shift and R. Any more? Shift and R? Right. A bit fiddly, but if we can get some more on, that'll be fine. Shift and R. Haha, brilliant. You have to be really close, actually. I won't be able to turn around in a minute. Right, I'll get the other guy to come in, because at the moment I can't turn around or anything, so Turn that off and we'll go over here again and shift an R. The place we're going to is very small, so I can't take a truck there or anything. It's the fish market. If I go here, saving again, why doesn't this save in the background? It drives me mad sometimes. So we need to go to the, I think it's up here somewhere, just here, fish market, tag place, and we can pick up a collectible while we're there. So I will get this guy. Press Control and F again. That's fine. And let's go and sell all our fish for a mammoth price plus 7%. Okay, so here I am at the sell point, and you can probably see in the mirror the New Holland tractor, and I have to go around the corners really slowly because the New Holland has capsized once today and it's quite annoying to have to rectify him. But anyway, he should be coming right now. There he is in the mirror. So this is all our salmon, 66,000 for me and probably about 66,000 for him. But before I go in here and set it all, I did say last time I was going to do 3 collectibles in each episode, which I'll do right now because there's one here. So yeah, this place is quite small. We couldn't bring a lorry here or anything. So right, I'll turn very slowly because otherwise I might capsize. So right, let's go to this guy then and turn him off. And just put him here. There's a collectible here, and it must be over here somewhere. If we look on the map, it's right in front of me. There, just there. And while I'm doing collectibles, I will look for other ones. So there's one just over there. Let's kind of try and run over there, shall we? On the beach. There it is, right there on the beach. Like it's just washed up. That's fine. Okay, and there was one, if I can find Alistair. Is that Alistair there? Yeah, there he is. There's one next to him, which is just, hello Alistair, down here. So that's fine, we've done 6, and we've got 3 more to do. Right, let's get in here, and I hope that I won't have any problems unloading with auto load. I'll just come here and anyway, I got a bit stuck, so I had to use super strength to correct me, but here we go. Let's put everything in the spot and then unstrap it, and we have 333 plus 24, which is 357,000, 358,000 I think. Let's get on the spot and then we can unstrap it. Look at that money, 440. I can't add it all up, but let's get out and I'll have a look at the, you know, our finances. We can see how much we've made today. So if we look at our finances here, sold stuff, sold products. Yeah, harvest income 778,000 and miscellaneous is 63,000. So that's what that's the fish and that's the bonus. So now if I go to our loan, our loan is 645,000 and I'm going to repay it all. So, and see what we're left with, you know. Right, we're left with 278,000, and does that mean we can buy the sawmill, which I would ideally like to do now if I can work out how to cut down trees. The sawmill costs 300,000. We've nearly got enough for it. If we sell some stuff, we can do it. Anyway, the momentous day has come and we sold all our young salmon and we made an absolute fortune. So that's fantastic. What's that done to our time-saving stock check? A little bit of damage. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. That's all I can do today. Next time we will be harvesting the canola and we'll be making canola oil, and soon we can make our own fish food. So please like, please subscribe, and please become a member if you can afford it. Bye for now.